Hello, longboarding mom. My husband has been doing this really cool trick lately with our bananas. So I don't know if you can see how green they are. I just bought these today and I've got 7. I like the smaller bananas. I think they're sweeter than the longer ones. My husband likes the longer ones. I don't know why, but he gets what I pick. So anyway, what he's been doing is I'm going to take the stickers off. He's been taking the bananas, and normally I come home and I tear them apart and put them on the counter, like lay them out and stuff on the counter after you take them apart so that they don't bruise. Because if you notice, they sit on top of each other and stuff, and they start getting that bruise on the bottom and everything. But what my husband has been doing is he's been coming home and washing them in the sink. So he's taking them apart, but not all of them apart. And then he gives them a good wash, each banana, and gets the whatever they put on. I don't know if he uses cold water or hot water. That I did not ask him. So we're going to wash them up really, really good. I started with hot water, now I'm moved on to cold water. Put those in my sink there. And then you grab a couple paper towels and wet them down. And you stick them on the stem that you tore off, and then you lay them on the counter. Okay, so this is what they look like. I don't know if you dry them off. Pretty sure you probably dry them off. And then put them on the counter. So wet down the paper towel. And you put them on the counter. So every day you're going to take off a banana. If your paper towel's dry, you want to wet it down. So I bought some bananas, and I don't think he's wet these down. It's dry. So these ones didn't do all that well. But I did buy these a couple days ago, and they're just now starting to turn brown. I mean, he'll still eat this one. He'll still eat the other two. If not, then I'll throw them in the freezer, and we'll have banana bread brownies or cinnamon rolls or banana bread. But anyway, I'm going to take a video of those every single day. It's 10:30 in the morning. I'll try to do it every day about 10:30. I have a couple days off, and then I have to go to work. So the work days will be after work and stuff. But I only have 7 bananas, so they might not last that long. But if they do, they will last way longer than what they normally do, because you wash off all that. They put a ripening agent on the bananas. Of course, right? All the fruits and vegetables, they do that because they want it to ripen when it gets to the store. They don't want to ripen in the truck. They always pick everything green, and then they put the stuff on, chemicals on your fruits and vegetables, and then they get to the store and then they ripen up. And when you get your bananas home, they're green one day, and then the next day they're just all brown and, spotty and stuff, unless you take them apart, a couple days. But these, I've noticed they've lasted a week, sometimes almost a week. But anyway, so I'll keep taking a video every day of these bananas to show you what they look like. Okay, it's 10:30 the next day. We have today's date is 10/17. As you can see, there's still green on all of these bananas. A little black on the end there. They're probably sitting on their edge. But that's what they look like a day after I wash them and put them, I got them wet again. So we'll check them again tomorrow and see what they look like. Okay, day 3, 10:41. Still some green on the ends here. a little green up here. My husband wet them down this morning when he woke up. He said 2. I had 3. He said 2. Do 2. So we'll see how it goes. And look, this one's, you know, I'll probably put that in the freezer because nobody's gonna eat that one. But that still doesn't look bad for I can't remember how many days it was. But these ones we are definitely gonna know. Okay, it's after work. It is 5:24 on Friday. My bananas still have just a little bit of green here. Not much yellow or browning yet. Oh, except for the other side. So that one's got a little browning. I gotta check these ones. And those ones have a little browning. So this one is the worst out of them all. Could have been, I might not have washed it really well, or that could have been the one that was connected to. I had ones that were 3, and I need to wet these down again. These are my bananas. I forgot to get a picture of them yesterday after work. Today is Monday. I think I bought these a week ago. Not that. They're brown and a little soft, so I'm just going to put them in the freezer because nobody will eat them like this. And these are my new bananas. Look how green these are. I can't believe how green they are. Oh, my husband stacked them. I don't like to stack them. But anyway, so I bought a couple of just some so that he could eat right away. And then these were like all green. The only bunch that were all green. So I bought those last night and they're just starting to turn yellow. He wetted them down. So, but yeah, so this is almost a week. That's really not that bad. I mean, you can still eat these if you want. They are just a little soft. But I recommend washing your bananas when you get home. Washing your bananas when you get home and wrapping them with a paper towel and wetting them every day. Keeping it wet. Fee-fi for banana. What's that song? Annabana, Fofana, Fee-fi for banana nana. Whatever. Remember that song?